Yes, good to be back on a new video in crypto space. And today I have Regan with us today. Can you tell a little bit about yourself, your background, and what you're doing right now?
Absolutely, Franz. Thank you so much for inviting me to the conversation here. It's a very exciting time. Uh, like you, well, not maybe not exactly like you, but I come from more of an athletic background. By no means do I consider myself the level at which you are involved in the professional space, but both my husband and I come from an equestrian background, primarily focused in international competition. And so I know for me in different ventures that we've been involved with over the years, it's really important to be able to connect and align yourself with people that have similar values, similar purpose, and really move together as a synchronized group in what it is that we're trying to create. So again, I appreciate you taking time to have a conversation with me. Yeah, my husband and I, as I mentioned, we've been involved in. We're both professional athletes for a number of years. Got involved in some community building with different biotech companies, natural health companies, primarily in Asia, and really over the last couple of years have really focused on diving into what's up and coming in the world, and particularly in the space of blockchain. So I hope that's enough of background. I just appreciate you taking time.
Yeah, perfect. Then you know how to build like a team and grow together. Like it's also in sports, so we need a team. You cannot do everything by yourself. And right now you are involved in Launchpad, and before it was called C Squared.
Yes, exactly. So I'll share a little bit of my introduction to connect to the entire ecosystem, if that's okay, because
Perfect.
uh, as I mentioned, I have my husband and I have been looking at a number of different projects over the last couple of years, and by no means do I then or do I now consider myself a blockchain or crypto expert. I pride myself on surrounding myself with people that are smarter and better in areas where I am not, and so I get to continue to grow from them. But back in November, I was invited to Hawaii with one of my partners from Asia, and had the opportunity to really experience what it was that this decentralized ecosystem was about. And I spoke with some of the key people within the community. Our friend John, who introduced us, I met him there, and was able to speak with Wright and really hear the vision and feel what it was that this ecosystem was about. And I will never forget being in Kauai, and I called my husband and I said, "This is it. This is what we're doing." And we've been looking for a few years, and I've really been in a place of wanting significant growth personally, not just in the area of finances and what to do next, but really to position myself in a place where I can be a catalyst and help educate all of the people in the world that I think are going to possibly get left behind with what's happening. And so I really do feel like this has been an answer to so many prayers in that regard. Um, the ecosystem as a whole has got some tremendous projects, but I think one of the pieces that really resonated for me was I had the opportunity to meet Brian Robert there, and Jared Robert is his brother, Paul Barlow, and Joe Martinez. And these guys were all a part of a community build that did some tremendous things. And so that is now what has become Codex. And we initially started C Squared to be a company and an education platform and really an easy button onto the ecosystem. and has now actually been brought up under as a project under Codex. So we're really excited about that. It is very much the beginning stages of that. So like anything, when it's new, there's always, ups and downs and challenges associated with. But one of the things I'm most excited about, Franz, is the ability to really be able to get back and focus on building community and helping people. And so, again, I'm grateful to have have the opportunity to get connected with you, because I know, like some of what our conversation has been, it's really about being able to help lots of people wherever it is that they are in their lives. And I really feel like Launchpad is an area that we're going to be able to move the needle for a lot of people.
Yeah, no, it's great. And this crypto blockchain space, it's the future. So if we don't join this movement at this time, it's not very smart. And then it's many different projects, but this is also aligned with my values, connect, and they're building like the foundation at the moment for many years now. And now we're getting real products and services. So that's your goal, to take these products and services to the masses.
Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. That was really the intention behind C Squared, which has now, as I mentioned, morphed to be what is Launchpad. And it's the ability to combine lots of people utilizing products and services that allow these blockchain projects the time to mature that they need. And I think it's really important for us all to understand and be setting proper expectations with these projects, because we're all here for the long term. We want this to be as significant as what I think you and I both believe, and so many people believe it can be. But in order for that to happen, we've got to realize that things take time. And so Launchpad is essentially an opportunity for people to come in, utilize products and services, earn some commissions as they do that. So we're able to, like, I know for me, my Codex rewards and some of my other projects, I'm not interested in getting rid of those anytime soon. And so again, the ability to focus on products and services, bring more people into our community, into the environment, utilizing products and services, is really what is going to drive the value long term and sustain the value in our various projects. So I'm really, really excited that we've got this in place to be able to do that.
So you're gonna take products from all the projects in Connect and make promote or marketing their products, not only Codex products.
So that is the intention. At this time, we are in conversations with some of the other projects, but each of the projects have some of their own initiatives and various things that they work on. And so we have had people, a part of our community, for about 6 months now, that have been waiting for this. And so, as I mentioned, we're really excited to be able to start to move forward with Codex. And as it's, as arrangements are made, I'm not the attorney behind the scenes drawing up contracts and so forth, but as it makes sense, that is our intention, to be able to have all of the products from different projects a part of Launchpad.
Okay, that's great. And then of course you never know, because all the projects also their own, so you cannot you're not in charge what exactly going to happen. That I understand. But right now you are promoting Codex and Codex hosting and Codex nodes. Is that correct?
Yes, and so I think Jared mentioned we're about a week out, hopefully, from having the Codex marketplace up and running. And so there's a variety of products and services, everything from light nodes to hosting to replacement for people that use accounting software and password protection, all kinds of different digital products that are hosted on Codex decentralized servers. And so, that I know for me and people getting it more and more involved in a digital space to understand the importance of owning our own data and having protection on our own decentralized servers is, it is literally priceless.
Yeah, and it's also a good entry point for, let's say, countries in like not that rich countries like Sweden or Europe or the States, like South America, the Philippines, Asia, and those markets are huge. So let's say you take a position or you buy this what is it, a package in Launchpad, then you can get hostings credits, but also you can get light nodes, so you get an investment at the same time.
Exactly. Yes, we've again, I'm so excited to have the opportunity of Launchpad because not everybody in the world, as you mentioned, has extra money that they can go out and purchase nodes. I mean, we know some of the nodes are over 10,000, thousands of dollars. And I remember having a conversation at actually the grow event over Royal Family Farm with one of the farmers. And I said, and I asked, how many of your farmers that are out there working the fields and doing what we all need to have our bodies nourished, how many of them have nodes? And they said, well, some of them. And I said, part of what I want to be a part of creating is an area where anybody can get involved. Because to me, if you're in the Philippines and maybe the average monthly income is $200 a month, to have somebody there have an easy way to help them get started in the space, that's one of the biggest things that I am excited about. And so thank you for bringing that up, because we talk about being a part of this massive disruption within the ecosystem. But the true massive disruption is walking in a space and being in a position to actually go out and help people, not just a certain demographic of people, truly be in a space of creating community and helping everyone.
Yeah, and it's getting stronger as well, the community, if we can grow, and especially these countries that need these products and services, but also they can make an extra living on it, like promoting stuff that they really need, like Codex, if they have some hosting software or some other software protections for the internet. I don't know exactly what kind of products Codex will have. We will see very, very soon, I guess. But yes, if I can find people that find value in having these products and services in a decentralized way, and also I can promote it and also earn a small commission and make a living of it, then it can be a win-win-win situation.
Exactly, and that's really the intention behind it, to be able to have a lower price point for people to get involved with the ecosystem, have the ability to share it and earn commissions to, I call it the pay our bills money, right? Everybody's got bills. And so to be able to earn some commissions, to be able to offset some of our costs is, that's, everybody's looking for that. 10 out of 10 people could use more money. That's just reality. And so again, the backside of it is to be able to come together and build this massive community that ultimately is going to just benefit and create a virtuous cycle within our long-term blockchain projects. So you absolutely nailed it, Franz. That is, it's what we're doing. We are at the very, very beginning of launching Launchpad. And so congratulations to you and your team for jumping in on this. It's a really exciting time.
Yeah, we need to create value for people and not just building hype or just promoting a token for 1 month and then it's gone by the wind like many other projects in this space. and I'm also here for the long term. But it's very hard to be here on the long term if you don't have the money to invest or you get any money back that you can live off, and that's, I think, Launchpad can feel a great use case here within Connect, and we have many people that have been here for a long time. I've been here for 5, 6 years maybe, and still waiting for a major success. And I still really believe we are at the right time, but we're just early, very early. But also in this space, it can go really, really quick as well. And I think Codex is the picks and shovels in this space that we really need. So I think it can be a great project and also a great success within in a pretty near future. We don't know, of course, but what I'm hearing, the people involved behind Codex and Launchpad, I'm very positive.
It's, again, you nailed it in terms of being the picks and shovels. And again, there's a lot of people mined for gold during the gold rush days, right? But it was the people that were selling the picks and shovels that were the people that always made money. And so, you mentioned we're not here just to make money, but the ability to share something, earn money that week, every week, while we build community and allow these projects to mature. That's what we're doing with Launchpad. The other piece that you mentioned that I think is incredibly significant is Codex. We've only been on chain for a couple of months with Codex, and I know you're a big node holder in Codex, as well as many other projects. Boy, I wish I got involved back when you did. But one of the key pieces that we have with Codex is from day one, when they came on chain, they were profitable. And so there's so many things happening behind the scenes right now that all of the projects I know are going to benefit from. But to have that success already under our belt with Codex, it's a big deal. So as I mentioned, we're just literally like a couple of weeks into Launchpad and already onboarding. We've got a couple hundred members already that have come on board. And so, to be able to start to drive momentum through a project that is already profitable, already has revenue, again, I think it's really going to be one of the key aspects of all ships rising with the tide.
Yeah, because this is a service that we're already using within this ecosystem, but you can also use it outside the ecosystem. So if I find a guy or company in Sweden that needs these services, they don't need to be a Connect member or an investor, because now the investors will be just a small part of everything, because the goal is to have the masses, the users, and revenue, and like also many people are having a Tesla, but have no Tesla stocks, or they're invested in they're drinking Coca-Cola, but they are not invested in Coca-Cola. It's the same here. That's the goal I believe we're aiming for. But do you think it will come many different services and products for Launchpad, and not only credit, only light nodes and hosting credits, but they will become more and more and more? That's the goal, if I'm correct.
Yes. We've already got a handful or so of digital products. I don't know if you use QuickBooks over in Sweden, but it's an accounting software. I know we use it. It's very expensive. There are a number of products that, again, we offer at a less rate than what they charge, to use QuickBooks, for example. And having the ability to own my own data, my own accounting data for my business, rather than, QuickBooks owning my data. This is exactly, I think, the kind of opportunity that you're talking about. I know I've been speaking to a gentleman who owns an accounting firm, And one of his things that he is the most excited about, and he's a node holder within the community, but he's really excited to be able to offer products to people, not just other accounting firms that he knows of, but to his own personal clients. And they will have the ability to start earning rewards without, like you say, making node purchases, without necessarily getting involved in the back end of the ecosystem. And so I think, again, it's a win-win-win situation, having the ability to utilize products that are earning rewards. People are utilizing the blockchain, earning on the blockchain without even knowing that they're a part of the blockchain yet. So for people like you and I that understand the value and are doing everything that we can to share that message, I think it's going to open some doors in an even easier way to start to have some of those conversations.
Yeah, no, I agree. And like also now we're on R-Link, we need products and services that give value to people, but then you also need good products and services. I will not promote stuff that are worse than the current ones. So I also, my name is on, what do you say, the reputation. You
Yes.
have your also credits for your reputation. If you promote bad stuff all the time, then people will not believe you. So you also do your diligence before you going on this blockchain train with Connect and the projects we have. So it's also important for you and all the people here that we want good products and services, and then we can have even more fire and more energy to promote these services to other people, because I want to sell good stuff, promote good stuff to people.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I'm really exciting about Codex because they have products ready and also revenue, and that's what we've been missing, and also it will come for the other products as well. I'm 100% sure, but maybe we're not there yet, like Codex are at this date. But if we have many different services and products that we can go out and promote, it will be a win-win for the whole community, and that's the goal. People have been here for 8 or even 9 years and have put a lot of energy and money into this project, so I think many people will stay and give everything to make this like a successful community, and I believe Codex can be an important piece that we were missing.
Absolutely,
And
Franz.
Launchpad, of course, what we're talking about here can be the door eye opener for people.
It is. I like to refer to Launchpad as the easy button. You know, it's so often with blockchain, there's so much. It takes a lot of time and learning and education. And so that's really what we set out to do with Launchpad, was have an easy button to the blockchain. Have an easy button for people to start to learn, start to earn some income, build community, really truly be in action about giving back and be rewarded for doing that today, not down the road, not when it happens, but today. And so again, I'm so excited to be aligned with you and being able to go out there and share this message with Launchpad. I know we've got some community in Asia that are really excited about it. We've already got a
Spain,
number of
South America.
Exactly. Yes. So it's an exciting time. I feel like those of you that have been here a lot longer than I have, your work will be rewarded in exponentially, and I think Launchpad's going to be the thing that really helps make that happen.
I really think so, and I really hope so, because I'm still here and talking with you and this amazing with these amazing people and Launchpad. I think I have not known about Launchpad for many weeks, maybe 2 weeks, and I want to learn more and more and more and more. That's why I try to break it down so everybody that haven't heard about Launchpad or Codex will understand. Maybe you need to listen to this again. But I really appreciate your time, and we've been talking 25 minutes. I think it's perfect, so people don't get too much information at this stage. So I would like to thank you again. And do you have anything else that you want to say before we end it?
I, I want to thank you. I'm excited to get to know you and your community better. I'm here to support anything I can with Launchpad or the entire ecosystem. Again, I know that what we're doing as a community globally is going to be significantly impacted with what we have to offer with Launchpad. So thank you, Franz. Thank you for your vision, your belief, your commitment. Thank you for being a light in the sport and what you're doing for athletes everywhere. I think it's amazing what you're doing. So thank you very much.
Thank you. We will talk again soon, I'm sure. So we keep in touch, and then we speak, yeah, soon again and update our communities. Thank you.
Perfect. Sounds great.